Here are the filming locations for the OTK Mak'Gora tournament. This is above Eastern Plaguelands. In the Noggit editor, this is the area. You see this spot that they're all sitting in here. That is one of these spots here. You can see that in the distance. You see that 3 texture area. So over here you can see him starting to turn around and look. You see the jagged hill, that spike is there. And then here's that. And this is that hill that's directly behind them right now. So to give you an idea of where this is in the world, we're going to fly up. Right over here. This is the Wrath of the Lich King map, so it's going to look a little bit different from the classic map. But this is Eastern Plaguelands. There's Strathome. So they just switched over to here. They are above the racetrack in 1,000 Needles. You see this little jagged edge here is the same one that's in that corner. He's turning around, he's facing this way. They're turning and facing this way. And then there in the background is those mountains. And here is that L that's there. And this is where they did the other fights. You can see this is in the editor above the racetrack. For the finals, they fought behind Encourage. You can see this pillar here, this construction area, these things going up and down. They're over here going up and down. And you zoom out a little bit more, you can see, you'll see an angle of this in a minute. When they turn, there it is. So there's that. This is behind AQ. I'll back up so you can kind of get a better idea of where I'm talking about. This is in, I believe, Silithus. Here's AQ. It's a big area, big zone, so it's loading in. But yeah, this is what's here. This is the quest area to give you an idea. This is AQ. So you may be wondering, how do you get to these places? Well, you need to use an exploit, essentially, where you take a mount or you take things that your character can do to move, like jumps, blinks, etc. You swim around the outside of the edge of the world here, come to the southern part behind AQ, and you find a path that isn't that steep. So maybe, right here, and you get up and you get close. Let's just move the camera here. Find a path that isn't that steep. You go up the path, jump on the rock, and jump on another rock, and eventually you climb up and you're behind it. And then since it's hardcore, you got to be extremely careful that you don't fall to your death. So probably a mage would be the best, and you slow fall and blink, ride your mount, and get to these areas. Possible areas for the future for these guys to play in, I think, would be to go into Hydrol. If they do this next year, Hydrol is a cool area, especially in Classic, because there's nothing in it, and it's more scenic than those big open flat areas. Let's see, where are we at here? How do you get to Hydrol? You can Google videos and look those up. The way I remember doing it is you go through Winter Spring, go through this area, and you get to the gates of Hydrol. This gate will be locked, and you can blink and glitch with logouts and jumps to get in here, and then you'll get behind the gate. There's normally a gate here, and then you can just walk right through, and then you're in Hydrol. I think the best spot, if they were to do it again, would be here, because it's more scenic, and probably the best spot to fight would be in this area here. Put the dueling flag down on the island, everybody stays inside this area. They don't go past these trees or go up here. You just tell them all to stay in here. It's a nice little pit. Or you can add another set of duels going on over here in Hydrol as well. This big crater. Here's the world tree with Corpse of Archimonde. Thanks for watching. If you could give it a thumbs up, like, share, all that stuff, that'd be great. I know my editing skills suck, so I appreciate you bearing through it. I'm new to all this. I also stream on Twitch on occasion. If you could follow me there as well. Thanks.